Hello lovely crafty people, I'm Debs. Welcome back to my channel, The Creative Book Shack. Sorry, just moving this out of the way. I thought I'd do something a bit new. What I want to do is sort of get together a series of videos of really quick and easy things that you can do for your journal, and that might be papercraft, it might be a cluster, it might be something for a front cover. Anyway, I'm going to start right at the very beginning. And I know I am teaching people to suck eggs, but there's an off chance that there might be somebody who's new who just wants a little bit of advice, really. Probably that they can get anywhere from better people than me, but I'm going to do it anyway. This here is my masterboard book. And it took me a number of years to come across the idea of doing small masterboards in a book. It's genius. So these are ones I've previously made. This book was falling apart, otherwise I wouldn't have touched it. And these, that's one where I've pulled one out. Just random things from the scrap drawer, glued together on the page, different colours. I can pull them out when I use them, when I want to use them. All different types of things. This is tissue paper, napkins. So is that. I haven't done it on drawings that I like. Another napkin, lots of bits of napkin, and then just some bits and pieces. We've got to here. I've torn that page out. That page is there. I've neatened off the edge. What I want to do is make a sort of diagonal masterboard with this. So I'm going to take that corner to corner, and I am just going to draw a line like that. This here is a pile of strips that I've just got out of my scrap drawer that have been cut off other pieces of paper, so other projects, and I don't want to throw them away because junk journalists don't, do they? They just keep everything. So I'm not going to ink anything. I am just going to do the most basic masterboard you've ever seen in your life. And then the pile of possibilities for it afterwards is endless. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this long strip and I am going to run it over the top of that line, just give it a nice burnish. Then what shall we have? Should we have this one? It's a bit thinner. It's a bit darker. This one looks as though it's been partially coffee dyed. Let's have a stripy one. So we'll put a lined one there. We'll take a brown one and put it there. I've still got glue on there. Let's have a look. Let's put some more glue on. We shall take, what shall we take? There's a greyish one. I'm not putting any colours on this at all. And that just about gets to the end there. And now, even though the glue's not dry, I'm going to find a pair of scissors and I'm going to cut these off because I might actually want to use these in when I do the other side. Who knows? So we'll take those off there. And we'll take these off here. Tiny little bit there. Right. Those are just for tiny little bits and bobs. I'll put those over there for the time being. If I don't use them, they're actually going to go in the bin. Now, this one, this half, I want to do the other way. So I'm going to start off by gluing all the way over this. I chose this page, by the way, because it's blank on the back. Sometimes I want words on the back. This time I didn't. Now I am going to take that bit, I think, and put it like that. I like that, but I want to be using more of the coloured stuff. So I'm going to stick that down there. Is that going to be long enough? Yep. Put that bit down there. We'll have a bit, no, we won't have a bit of that. We'll have a bit of, what do we have there? That's a really old book page. Oh, I prefer this side with a bit of a patina on it. So I'm going to put that there. Then I think we'll have a little bit of grey in there. And then I'm going to cut the bits off. Now there might be bits but that you haven't glued down properly. That's not remotely straight. Let's take these out of the way and put those up there. Now there's a bit here that hasn't stuck, so we'll do that. These bits I think have all stuck. And now we're on to this last bit here. And so I am going to take that big white bit and put that there. Then we shall have a stripy bit. Put that there. Let's have a thin bit of this, and we'll put that there like that. We'll have this. Oh, that doesn't quite cover up the picture underneath. Do I think that matters? No, I don't think I do. I will have that bit's quite nice. I want that bit there, like that. And then I think I will take no, I don't want that bit. I'll take another bit of grey and we will have that bit in there like that. So once again, removing the excess, like that, moving it all to one side. You can do this, I don't know whether I've said this or not because I can't remember. You can do this with washi tape as well. And there you have it. A really simple masterboard. Now what are you going to do with this? Well, you could stamp on it. You could cut it into tags. You could cut it into note cards, writing spots. You could fold it in half and have it as a small notebook cover. You can fold it into 3 and have it as a bit of a zigzag. I'm just going to leave it like that because these are meant to be quick and easy. And it's a way of using up all the strips you've got. You don't have to do it in neutral colours. You can do it in anything you like. I quite like the contrast between that and that going in the other direction. You can doodle on this. Anything you fancy. So that's it for today. Thank you very much for stopping by. It's always lovely to see you, and I will speak to you again soon. Bye for now.